jimmies. So I'm James, aka Jim Jam, and I haven't posted anything in a while. Sorry about that. Been busy. School is a pain, but I'm almost to Thanksgiving break. Just like one more class. I've got a test tomorrow, and I'm procrastinating so hard. I just wanted to give a little update because that's probably going to come across in the audio. Let's see. Maybe it won't. There's yard work going on outside. Sorry. I dyed my hair. I mean, I didn't do it, but I had it done. It's supposed to turn out red. I don't know what it's going to look like on camera, but it looks pinkish now. Not that that's bad, because I still love it. It's just, I think it came out a little bit different than I was expecting, but I kind of dig it. And other people love it, and honestly, the feeling of, like, random people being like, oh my god, your hair is amazing, it's, like, the best feeling when people compliment me, and people who, like, don't know me compliment me. I love it. I think there's a, yeah, so that's fun. Little pink boy. So I just wanted to give, like, a little bit of an update. I realized yesterday that I am farther in my transition than the people in my family are, which I should have expected, but I kind of didn't think about it. And it's a little bit of like not a stab to the chest, because it's not that bad. It just means it's a little bit of a like, oh, dang. Like, in my head, I'm further along than they are, which makes sense because we haven't talked about it a lot. Since I came out, we've probably discussed it like 3 or 4 times when I came out a few months ago. I came out in like May as trans. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being trans. My transition to feeling comfortable with myself and feeling like my body is the way it should be. I've been having more dysphoria than I usually have. It'll usually just be like when I'm taking a shower, and then I'm like, oh, right, I have this body. It's just kind of like, it's annoying, and obviously, and it can surprise me, where I like suddenly remember, oh, right, this is my body. I like forget because I just, live my day with it, but yeah. Sorry about that. I want to wear my binder more, and really one of the reasons why I don't wear it as much as I could is because of how tight it is. Obviously, that's what it's supposed to do, but it's really tight, and because of my problems with anxiety, a lot of the times if I'm out and having a lot of anxiety, I need to be able to take a deep breath, multiple deep breaths, and just like calm myself. But usually when I'm wearing my binder, that makes it harder to do. It's harder for me to take the deep breaths that I need. So I haven't been wearing it very often, and I want to wear it more. I just, it's never the right time, and then it's like, oh, if I wear it, I'll have to wear it at school, and what if I get stuck? It's a whole thing. So I haven't been wearing it. I haven't been wearing it much, which is just, that's just me, and I just need to, obviously. But for the last month or so, and longer, but a lot in the last month I've been trying to start more conversations with my family. I actually, because I'm so like scared about talking about everything, one of my friends helped me figure out that it would be okay for me to just send an article to my dad about going on testosterone. Just to start the conversation, not to say, like, this is gonna happen now. It's just to start a conversation, start a dialogue. So I, like, texted it to him, and he's been out of California out of state for a little while because of work, and he came back recently, just a few days ago, and last night we finally got to talk about it. We didn't get to talking about tea, which is fine, because we've had so few conversations about it. And, it kind of went as expected. Not bad, not really, really good, just kind of like, yeah, it was fine. And the reason why I sent it to my dad is because, well, one, he's been out of town, so there was an excuse to text him something. And two, in my own personal opinion, my dad can be a little bit more, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, when he thinks about things, he thinks about them in, like, more of a scientist, he is a scientist, but in more of a scientific way. Like, point by point, what does this mean? What does this mean for you? What does this mean for me? Like, he's doing it that way, whereas my mom gets a little bit more of the emotional way of talking, so I thought, if I bring it up to my dad first, and kind of get his rational opinion and his rational conversation started, then he can help me kind of figure out a way to then communicate to my mom what I want to say without me accidentally, like, getting in a fight, because sometimes I take things the wrong way, and then she takes things the wrong way, and then we're all confused. But because, that's how people are. But I thought my dad would be able to help with that, help bridge that gap and make it so that I can have a better dialogue with the whole family. Yeah, it hasn't been bad, because our conversation last night was decent. We just talked for a little bit. We mainly, he asked, like, when did I first feel like I was a boy? When did I first realize it? What does this mean for this? And I realized I hadn't actually come out to him as pansexual yet, which I didn't realize. I thought he knew. Apparently he didn't. So that was another thing that had to come up. But he listened. There were no harsh words being said. It was a short conversation, but there was nothing bad was said. And, that makes it feel good to me to know, okay, we can have a conversation without getting mad at each other, without anyone getting upset. Like, we can just have a conversation. And that, yeah, there's progress being made. I know there is. And I'm not good at articulating how happy I am to have the parents that I have and everything. But I'm really, really lucky, because my parents have recently been calling me by my preferred name. They've been calling me James pretty consistently, and that's awesome, because it's really good to hear it from my parents, from the people who gave me my original name. They're using it now, which kind of means that they're acknowledging what I want, and just they're acknowledging me and who I am. So that feels really nice. It also feels really nice to be able to introduce myself as James to a lot of people at school, to be able to say hi. And when I, get to school and kids are like, "Hey, James, how are you doing?" It just feels, it feels really good. It feels really nice. So progress has been made in that, and I'm really happy about it. I don't know if there's much else to say for right now. I'm just surviving one day to the next. Honestly, school is a lot. As I'm sure most people know, it's very stressful. And I have some difficult classes right now, but next semester's also going to be hard, so I'll get by. Yeah. I'm not good at this whole, thinking up things to talk about or things to do. If anyone has any suggestions, I would love to hear it, because stuff that you guys want me to talk about is better than just stuff that I'm talking about, because it's like, oh, if people who watch my videos want to hear specifically, a specific thing, that that makes a difference. So if there's anything you want to hear me talk about, or any suggestions on how to make these better, I would love it. I just realized I filmed 3 video clips and I didn't open the shades in my room, so I don't know what the lighting is like. Looking at my camera right now, it looks fine, but I don't always trust it. I don't always trust my camera. I love my camera, but I don't always trust that the lighting is good enough. So we're gonna see how this turns out. We're gonna see. I'm new to all of it, so I'm still feeling my way around. Hope you guys like the random things put up on my wall. I've got oh god, I've got my calendar. I've got some stuff from CDs. I've got my right behind me, my Scott Pilgrim. My Scott Pilgrim poster. And then other side here, my Deadpool poster, the very bottom of it. So, it's an interesting background. I decided to film this. Today I decided to film stuff on my bed instead of in front of my closet. Thought maybe the light over here would be nicer, a little bit brighter. Thought maybe it would just be a little bit more comfortable too. And so we'll see how this turns out, and that will determine what I do in the future. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you know anyone who would want to watch it, send it to said person, and I'll figure out something to do next. And hopefully I can keep you guys updated throughout November break and be able to talk to you guys then. So thank you for supporting my channel as it starts out, because it's just starting out, and it means a lot. So with that whole long thing, thank you, and I will see you guys again hopefully soon, hopefully sooner than before. So thank you so much. I love you all, and stay rainbow. Turning off my recording. Oh, my recording is very glitchy. As it moves by, it's like the vlogging is a fun thing to learn.